I would like to announce to all of our HBE audience, we have a special guest speaker today for our WinterKids Week 2 nutrition theme, and that is Mrs. Casey Marcotte, and she is from, as you can see on her shirt, she works for the organization 5210. I wonder if anybody knows what that means, where her organization promotes good health and nutrition, and she will talk to you more about that. So, welcome, Mrs. Marcotte.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for inviting me to join you. This is my first virtual live event, so I'm excited to share this time with you and to be part of your special nutrition week. My name is Casey Marcotte, and I work for Let's Go here in York County. I'm super excited to bring you tips to help you with your nutrition week by using our 5210 message. So I can't hear you, so make sure that your lips are quiet, but I can see you. So if you want to raise your hand, if you've seen this 5210 poster before, I would love to see some hands pop up in the air. I bet many of you have seen these posters in your school classrooms, maybe in your hallways by your water fountains, and I bet you have them hanging in your cafeterias. So if you haven't seen one yet, put your I Spy Eyes on later today as you're walking through the school and see if you can find one. Also, if you go to daycare, you may have seen these hanging in your childcare programs or maybe even at your doctor's offices. Our job is to promote this 5210 message all over your community so that we're all seeing it and we're all getting these reminders. This is an important message to help us make healthy choices every day. So we're going to do a quick recap of what this message means. All right. So the first part of our message is the 5, and that's what I'm going to talk to you a little bit more in detail about today. But the 5 is a reminder for us to have 5 or more fruits and vegetables every day. When we're eating our fruits and vegetables, it's also important to think of a rainbow. We want to have a nice, colorful variety all day long so that we're getting lots of vitamins and minerals to keep our bodies strong and healthy. The 2 part of the message is for 2 hours or less of screen time. This is extra screen time. So this is not your school time, but it's things like video gaming, movies, television, playing on tablets, those types of time. So being mindful of how much screen time we're having every day and turning the screens off before we've had too much. The 1 is for 1 hour or more of physical activity every day. We're really want to make sure that we're finding extra ways to get our hearts pumping and using our muscles and just moving around and having fun. So I bet you guys do this through classroom movement breaks. You have recess, PE. I bet a lot of you do after school sports or maybe some family fitness fun or walking your dogs, playing with friends. Those are all great ways to add up to 1 hour or more of physical activity every day. And then the last part of our 5210 message is the 0. So 0 sugary drinks. We want to make sure we're having lots and lots of water. Our bodies do not need the extra sugar that is in sugary drinks, but our bodies do need lots of water. Too much sugar can lead to unhealthy outcomes for our bodies. Did you know that 73% of our brains and our hearts are made up of water? So that's almost 3/4. So it's really important that we're putting water in so that our brains can be working and our hearts can be working hard. Our skin is also 64% water. So a little over half. So if we start feeling like we're getting kind of chapped lips, or maybe our skin is getting dry and itchy from the winter, that's also a good sign that our bodies need more water to stay hydrated. And then our muscles are also 80% water. That is a lot of water to keep our muscles strong and healthy too. So lots and lots of water throughout the day. And I know you guys are really good about carrying water bottles. I can actually see some sitting on the tables. So that's good. Having a water bottle handy throughout your day will help you get extra water all day long. So great job with 5210. All right. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about the 5. So specifically the nutrition part. So 5 or more fruits and vegetables every day. But first, I'm going to share one of my favorite children's books with you. And it is The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I'm sure you've all read this at one time or another because it is a great story. But it also has a healthy message in here for us. So we're going to read it and we're going to see what the healthy message is. Okay. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through the apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, and he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, and you guessed it, he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. And that night, he had a stomach ache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. So the reason why I chose that story is because when the caterpillar ate healthy foods, he was able to grow strong just like we can. When he filled his belly with unhealthy choices, did he feel good? No, he had a bellyache, and sometimes those same things can happen to us too. When we fill our bodies with unhealthy choices or too many treats, we can get a bellyache or just feel plain icky. Raise your hand if you've ever had too many treats before and it just kind of makes you feel icky. Sometimes we have a bellyache, sometimes we might just feel blah. Yeah, so it's really important to listen to our bodies and how we feel when we're eating healthy foods and when we're eating treats. When we fill our bodies with healthy foods, we can grow strong and healthy, just like the beautiful butterfly did. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit more about this 5 and how this works. How can we best get 5 fruits and vegetables every day? Because 5 sounds like a lot, but it's really pretty easy if we use a few of these tips that I'm going to share with you. So we're going to talk about an average day. So let's pretend, maybe we really did, but let's pretend we all had a banana this morning, okay? So with our breakfast, we had a banana. I see somebody waving a banana around. Great. All right, so this is the first of 5 fruits and vegetables that we need today. Then it's snack time. So we're going to pretend that we all had some sliced apples for snack. Maybe we had some peanut butter to go with our apples. but we're gonna have some apples for our snack. So that is our second fruit or vegetable of the day. Then we're getting ready to go to school lunch, and school nutrition has made some delicious salads with our lunch. So we're all going to have a salad with our lunch. This is going to be our third serving of fruits and vegetables today. And then when we get home from school, we're gonna have dinner, and we have some sliced carrots and green beans that we're gonna have with our dinner, okay? So this is number 4, and this is number 5. So we have had 5 fruits and vegetables today by having a fruit or vegetable with every meal, at least one, and by having it for snacks in between. But wait, let's pretend we have basketball practice tonight, and we get home from basketball and we're feeling a little hungry because we've been burning all that energy running around. So we come home and we're gonna have some sliced veggies with some dip. So this is actually going to be our 6th serving of fruits and vegetables. So like I said, we want to have 5 or more every day. And if we can get the or more, so if we're having 6, maybe sometimes even 7, those are what I like to think of as bonus fruits and vegetables. And that's just even more vitamins and minerals for our bodies to keep us super healthy. I hope that makes sense to everyone. And that little trick of making sure we have a fruit or a vegetable with every meal really is an important trick to make sure that we get 5 a day. So if we have breakfast and we don't have a fruit or a vegetable with breakfast, that's okay, but that means we're gonna have to work a little harder to get more later in the day. Same thing if we don't have a fruit or a vegetable with a snack, then we're gonna have to work a little harder. So if we automatically have it with all of our meals and all of our snacks, it helps us get that 5 or more every day that we need. All right, next I'm gonna ask you guys some true or false questions. Okay, so again, I can't hear you all, so you need to make sure you keep your volume quiet so you can hear me and your teachers, but I can see you. So if you think the answer is true when I ask you a true-false question, I want you to give yourself a big hug. If you think the answer is false, I want you to do jazz hands. Okay, everybody ready? True, false. All right, true or false? Apples grow in Maine in the winter. False, great. I see a lot of jazz hands. So apples do grow in Maine, but they don't grow in the winter. The apple trees actually kind of sleep in the winter and they wake up in the spring with beautiful flowers. And those beautiful flowers later turn into the fruit that we eat late summer and into the fall. All right, next one, true or false? So again, true is a hug, false is jazz hands. Kiwis, strawberries, and oranges are a few examples of fruits that have a lot of vitamin C in them. True. Vitamin C helps keep our body's immune system nice and healthy to fight off germs, something we've been doing a lot of these last couple of years. It also helps to keep our skin healthy. And when we get like cuts or bruises, those vitamins help to heal those cuts on our skin. So that's really cool. There's a lot of really important jobs that these vitamins have for our bodies. True or false? When we're trying to figure out the serving size of a fruit or a vegetable, a tennis ball is a great visual to tell us what a serving size is. That one is true. I can see that it tricked some of you. So we definitely do not want to eat a tennis ball. But if we think of how big that tennis ball is, like the size of a small apple, that size is the size of a serving. So if we have a small apple, that's one serving. Sometimes we get gigantic apples or big oranges or grapefruits are big. If we were to eat the whole thing, some fruits can be 2 servings. So remember, we want to have 5 servings a day. And some fruits or vegetables, or if you were to have a big salad with a lot of different things in there, that could be more than 1 serving. All right, we have 2 more true false questions. All right, true or false? Fruits and vegetables are a great choice when we are looking for a snack. True, definitely true. When we consume fruits and vegetables for snacks, remember it makes it easier for us to get our 5 fruits and vegetables every day. So when we're feeling really hungry or we might want to be in the mood to munch on something, carrot sticks or celery sticks or a piece of fruit, any fruits and vegetables make great healthy snacks. All right, and the last question I have for you is true or false? If you tried a vegetable and you did not like it at all, it is important to never, ever try that vegetable again. Oh, good. I see a lot of jazz hands. Yes, false. Our taste buds are always changing. Sometimes we can try foods up to 15 times before our body knows, before our taste buds know if it really likes it or not. And even as an adult, there's still foods that I try that I like now that I didn't care for several years ago. So it's really important to try new foods. And when we're trying new foods, it's also important to learn that we can try them in a variety of different ways. So just because we tried cooked carrots with our dinner and maybe we didn't care for cooked carrots, although I love cooked carrots, this is just an example. Maybe we really prefer to have carrots raw. Or maybe we love carrots in a soup when they have other flavors and things going on with them. Or maybe there's a particular fruit that we don't really care for, but if we dip it in yogurt or we put it in a yogurt parfait with some granola, then maybe we like the flavor of it a little bit better. So it's really important to try fruits and vegetables in different ways so that your taste buds can start to get used to them and so that you can also have your 5 servings of fruits and vegetables and eat a really good variety of colors. Remember, we talked about eating the rainbow. So when we try a variety, that means we're going to naturally get all of those great colors that our bodies need. All right. A couple other tips that we can do to help us increase how many fruits and vegetables we have is to have our fruits and vegetables sliced and ready to go. So that's one of the things that I do here in my house for my own kids is when we buy certain fruits and vegetables, we'll wash them, get them all ready, and just put them in the fridge, either in baggies or little containers. And that way they're easy to grab and go. And we don't have to take the time to prepare it because sometimes we're in a hurry. And that's why we maybe would grab a granola bar or something easy. So we can also make fruits and vegetables easy too. All right, I have one more thing that we're going to wrap up with. So I thank you for inviting me and for being such great listeners. Before I sign off, we're going to all get our wiggles out together. So I'm going to leave you with a fun message as you continue in your WinterKids winter games, okay? So again, I want you all to make sure that you're being respectful in your classrooms or wherever you are, but I also want us to have a little bit of fun. So let me get my hat here ready. Whoops, I got it upside down. That won't help me. Okay, so I'm going to go bananas with you guys. Okay. So you can just wiggle with me. If you're in your seat and you have to stay seated, you can just wiggle in your seat or you can get up.
All right, on the count of 3, we are going to go totally bananas. I mean, we're going to go wild. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go bananas!
Great job, everyone. Again, thank you for listening to our important message. I hope that you go bananas for winter fun and for healthy habits, and I hope that you all have a great day.
Thank you, Mrs. Marcotte. We're wiggling out of here right now as we speak for recess.
Awesome. Have fun.
Yeah. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Take care.
Awesome. Bye.